From the very frequency of the landscape in which we live come other than human-centric mappings that redesign space over and over again, asking us to listen, to move through terrain in a new way. Landscape is sound. In a constant state of flux, it echoes in our cells and in our stars. The question is, how do we tune in? Listening is a multisensory act. Nature is our source, our story, our legend, the source to unlearn and relearn, to remember. Water shapes the landscape, and thus life emerges. From tiny ancient beings, seeds, come our food, our medicine, our teachers. Beyond the safety and structure of our alphabets are the vibrational frequencies that are older than human words and require full-body listening. This life force becomes so palpable when we spend time looking at and listening to a seed, bringing attention to its ability and agency to unfold potential and uncover realities previously unimagined, and then actually tracing this back to body and to earth. Engaging in a new conversation with the environment is a humble gesture, yet this seemingly minor act is in fact a massive step in confronting our critically changing landscapes. The seed teaches us this. We learn again and again from wisdom holders like the late Thich Nhat Hanh that to be or not to be is not the question. We live in a state of interbeing. Feeling the urgency of this message, I devised a way to visualize this otherwise invisible conversation between human and non-human so that we might see sound and thus be protected by our stories and our myths. I went on a pilgrimage to a small paper-making village in Japan to study the art of suminagashi with one of the last masters of this ancient marbling technique. Using just ink and water, I swapped the use of air with sound vibration to move the water and render the sound shapes visible. I transformed the art of suminagashi into a process of emergent mapping, each time starting with 22 concentric circles that are then moved by the vibration from sound. Lines are drawn out by rhythm, in this case, the arrhythmic heartbeat of a seed. Vibration from the sound frequencies of the seed moves the lines of floating ink, literally drawing new roots whose very nature is change. What emerges are cells and embryos, berms and swales, oceans and stars, reminding us to remember, to disassociate, to disorient, or else we may miss it. The result has taken me on a multicultural, multi-species journey, birthed within the creation of an immersive space called It Sounds Like Love at the Frank Museum of Art. This exhibition features the visualization and materialization of the sound vibrations from 9 dormant, local and native prairie seeds. We are welcomed into the space by our seed hosts. The seeds alert us to our immediate surroundings and to ourselves by asking us to slow down, to walk differently, to breathe differently, to notice.
Welcome to the Frank Museum of Art at Otterbein University. You've entered into an immersive installation called It Sounds Like Love, a radically horizontal space in which the entire creative object is on the floor. It calls our attention to the earth, and in this non-human-centric environment, 9 seeds host our experience.
The circles of floating ink are maps unimagined, scripts unplayed. And between the floating lines, they tell us, I give so that you may give. Don't you know? We are kin now.